Gaming Trades here, and I'm going to do my giveaway. And I know I said I was going to do two 5K puck each week to two people. However, I felt like it wasn't enough. Like, I make a lot of profit from the market, and I know that I get messages all the time asking me for pucks, and I make a lot of profit, and I feel like I need to share more. So I'm starting to give away one gold pack each day, and I'll show the results of what each person gets from a pack. Um, I'll post the winner in the description box, and also me choosing the winner. And basically how this is going to work is, before every single video, I'm going to post up, uh, I'm going to show you what I get from a gold pack, and basically the winner gets 4 of the highest items, valued items from the pack. I'll choose it, of course. I'll send them all to my trade pile, and then I'll message the person for the details to able to accept the offer. So basically the winner of the 5K pucks is posted in the description, and this is what they get. So I'm just going to choose a random pack, and basically they get 5,000, not 5,000, they get 3 rares and 180 plus players. So here we go. So the winner gets, alright, so they'll get Hal's Chuck. There is 100 puck bonus. Alright, so nothing too great, but okay, so I think the rarest items in here are Hal's Chuck, so I'll send that to the trade pile, so you'll get that. A 20 game, so I'll send that. I guess a 10 game, I think a 10 game's worth more. A 6 game, and I'll quick sell all this, so you also get 342 pucks with those 4 cards, okay? So that's what you get. I'll round up to 350 or 400, whatever it is, because I don't think I can do 342 exactly, but those are what you get for this week or for this day, and I'll make a new winner tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to show you my trade day results. The recording's a little bit messed up, but I'll show you what I got in the next trade. So see you guys later. Hey guys, Gaming Trades here, and I'm going to do my trade day results video. I apologize for my sound being cut off. I'm doing a voiceover commentary, so I hope you guys don't mind, but you'll guys still get to see my trade offers I got for today. So basically, Ryan Lennon, I didn't want. Martin St. Louis, Carter. I didn't really want 2 guys for Faneuf, even though it could have been a good offer. I felt like it didn't add up to Faneuf's value. But anyways, moving on to Carlson. I got Pominville, Booth, Grabner, and Cole, and those are some pretty good guys, but I don't want a 4-for-1 deal for Carlson. It's just harder to sell. Next we have Patrick Sharp and Roy. Sharp isn't that value to me, Roy's not that value to me, so I rejected that offer. Taylor Hall, 10K, and Dubinsky, I didn't want. Richards I didn't want, and Kunitz, I know he's 88 overall, but I know he's not worth that much in the market. Just not a lot of people want him because he's a slow skater. So moving on to Bobby Ryan, I got an offer of 45K, 3 start of the week players, and Richards, which I didn't want, pretty much valueless. And I saw this offer of Taves, Carter, Havlat, 8K, and I felt like that was a pretty good deal, because I knew that Carter went for 10K, Havlat went for 10K, so that's about 20K together, and you know, it adds up to Ryan's value. And then I checked get slaps accidentally, and then we got Eberle in 1K. And I know that Eberle is a rare player, but I know I had him before, like really early in the season, and I really did not like him. And I know he's only going for 160K. And right here I accept the Bobby Ryan deal because it was a good trade in value. I felt like both, you know, it was a pretty even deal. I know I saw a Bobby Ryan go for 98K, I think, the other day, so it was a pretty good offer for me. And moving on to Datsuk, surprising, I didn't see any good offers in the beginning, but they started to flood in after I started rejecting them. So right here we got Zetterberg and Rene, Zetterberg's about 300. Rene is about 150, so 450 doesn't add up. Stamkos by himself, no. He's only worth about 400. And then Kane and Gretzky. Kane's about 300, Gretzky's about 100. Got 400k for Datsuk, which I didn't need, so I rejected it. Just selling some of those small guys there. And then moving on to Martin St. Louis. I got Rick Nash and 8k. I didn't want that offer because I know Rick Nash is only about 130k. Jamie Benn is about 95k. Doesn't add up to St. Louis' value, even if you add 35k pucks. Burns, Bushman is not really that valuable to me, so I rejected that offer. And then moving on to Shea Weber. I know I got a lot of people wanting Shea Weber, but Suter and Miller. I didn't want Suter because I know there was tons in the pack, so I rejected that. Purcell, Bolshman, Sharp, and Wisniewski, and 20k. Pretty good deal. I knew Sharp, there weren't any in the market, so I put him at 90k, and I know that someone's gonna buy him. So adding this all up is about 140k, and pretty even offer to me, because I did buy Shea Weber for 120. And we got those 4 cards, no thanks to those. And we got 80k, Purcell, Callahan, Backstrom, Williams. Good offer with the pucks, but the players weren't there. It doesn't add up to Shea Weber's value, so for this offer we got Henrik Sedin, Marlowe, Bolshman, Vishnowsky. Sedin goes for 30, Marlowe goes for 60. Overall, it just added up to 100k. I didn't want that. I liked the first offer better than all the other ones. So I think I accept this offer. I might have gotten some more offers if I waited longer, but I really didn't want to. Wait. And right here, I'm just checking the values of the players. I didn't see any Sharps in the market, so I'm okay. I decided that it was a good trade. And I think I also checked the value of Wisniewski because I was unsure. I had him at one point and sold him at I think 20k, but I didn't know how much he was after the pack. But I accepted it anyways because the value was there, so I accepted the offer. So thanks for the offer. Enjoy your Weber. So that's the second offer I accepted. Sending all those guys to my trade pile. And then moving on to, I think I checked Datsuk again. Zetterberg, Rene, and Hossa. Zetterberg 300, Rene 450, Hossa adds in 50, so that's about 500k, and I didn't want that for Datsuk, so Thomas Vanek, Hamhuis and 5k. I used to have Hamhuis, and at one point he was selling for 60k, but I know he shot up in market price, so he was about, I think, 65, 70k now, so the offer was okay, but I don't think I wanted Hamhuis just because I was so unsure of the defenseman, especially when Suter's going for 70k and he's a 90 overall defenseman. That kind of scared me because I just don't like defensemen anymore unless they are really high rated, like Weber or Chara. Just people like Hamhuis, Cronwall, their values are just decreasing in price. When a pack comes out, it's probably one of those players. I think EA chooses the defenseman to be released more in packs than forwards, and it makes sense. It's like some type of ratio, but I really did not want a defenseman, and I checked Datsuk, and 300 in Giroux. Giroux is only 80, so 380 for Datsuk. I know there's a lot of better offers. And then we got Hamhuis and 5k, so I rejected that because I just didn't want a defenseman. And then moving on to, I think, Vishnowsky. One trade offer on him. And we got Bomeister, so I rejected that offer. And then moving on to Vermette. We got 3 trade offers, and Marlowe and Stahl. Pretty good deal. Marlowe was 25, Stahl was about 10. But then here we get a Hossa, and I know Hossa goes for average of 45, so I knew that was a good offer because I did buy Vermette for 27k. I had to buy a change position card on him, but I think it was really good value. I made about 10-15k pucks on that one. So I rejected the offer and accepted this Hossa. So thanks for the offer and enjoy your Vermette. Alright, so I send this guy to my trade pile and I move on to, I think, Gagne. And you'll see what happens to Gagne in the end of the video, but 10k in Havlat wasn't enough for me, so I rejected it. Then we move on to Havlat with 5 trade offers. And we got some pretty good trade offers in here. Mbaka, Richards, Hodgson, and Carter. I just rejected it because it doesn't add up to Havlat's value. 50k in Mbaka, no. Zetterberg, 33k, Shattenkirk. I know some person asked me to accept that in a YouTube message, but I didn't want that necessarily. And Backstrom and Hossa was a pretty good offer, and then Sharp by itself didn't equal to Havlat's value, even though he does have a higher overall. I think I checked Hossa once, or Datsuk once more. 304k Giroux, Rene, so no thanks to that. And then moving on, I think I checked out what's his face value. I don't remember who I'm trying to check. Oh, Backstrom's value. Okay, Backstrom. He's about just checking his value for him, but he only went for around 60k. I think I've seen one go for 55k by it now at one point, so I decided that I didn't want the offer, even though it was pretty good. Jamie Benn straight up, that's about 100k now. So Backstrom was only like 60k. Hossa was about 45, and I just got a Hossa too, so it's like I didn't want him to. I didn't want him again. And Martin St. Louis, Rick Nash 48k, getting closer, but I rejected the offer because I knew Nash was only about 130, 140, but the 50k pucks, wasn't enough. So I moved on to Gagne again, and we got Richards and 10k, so I rejected that offer because I just don't want Richards. And then we got another offer for Datsuk. I think, no, not this offer, but I rejected this offer. He added 25k pucks to it, 525. I would still be losing money because I did overpay for him a little. And with this offer, I got Stamkos and Datsuk, and that easily just breached my value for him because I did buy Datsuk for 580. Stamkos I saw buy out for 440, and Datsuk is about 200 minimum, so you got 640 right there, and that was a great trade. So I took that one, and I think I accept it right now. So, yeah, I think I was just having a brain cramp right there, just thinking about what the values are just in case. But I send these guys to my trade pile, and pretty good trade offer in my opinion. So made around 50-60k pucks right there. So moving on to Vanek. Got Ham Hughes and 10k. Ham Hughes, I really did not want defenseman. Like Ham Hughes is around 80k. With 10k, it's like I don't want it. Anyways, moving on to Martin St. Louis. So this was a good trade offer. Rick Nash at 68k. Basically 70. And I knew Rick Nash went for about 140. And I think I'm just checking his value just in case if there's any other Rick Nashes, but I know that Rick Nash goes for at least 130, 140. So this was the 91 Nash, but I knew Nash was going for 130, 140 plus the 70k. That equals to about 200, and I bought Martin St. Louis for about 150. So it was a pretty good trade offer, and I decided to accept it. So enjoy your Martin St. Louis. I'll accept it in a little bit. Yeah, I accept it right here. So thanks for the offer, and I'm going to send Rick Nash to my trade pile. It'll be in my next trade block. And moving on to, I think, finally Sidney Crosby with 8 trade offers. Some pretty good ones in there. It's pretty, they're okay ones. But start of the week, Datsuk, Letang, Tavares, and Pietrangelo, 100k. So Datsuk's about 600, Latang's about 210. So you got about 810 right there. Plus the pucks, 910. Tavares, Pietrangelo, no, I'll be losing about 400k pucks. Crosby, Ovechkin, Roenick, who I really don't want. Like Crosby's about 300, Ovechkin's about 400. You know, adds up to about 750. Like the first offer was better, in my opinion. Datsuk, Crosby, Malkin, Taves. This guy keeps sending me his offer every single week or every single day. That's my own trade offer. Datsuk, Malkin, Sedin, and Voracek. Datsuk's about 600k. Malkin's about 200. But it still doesn't add up to even the first offer, so I rejected it. Stamkos, those guys again. Stamkos I just got from another trade offer, so I really didn't want him. Datsuk, Malkin, Bergeron 300k. Datsuk's about 200. Malkin's about 160. 360 with. Oh yeah, I sold Gagne right here. But the other Crosby deal was only about 700k, so I rejected it. But right now, I think I'm gonna fast forward the clip because there were no other trade offers. So I'm gonna fast forward the clip, and I'll show you what happens next. All right, right here, I got another trade offer of Datsuk, Seguin, Kovalchuk. I'm sorry, keep messing up on that. And Voracek. They all add up to about 900k. Really, I don't want to get rid of Crosby at that price. Anything lower than 1 mil, I'm not even gonna really look at, because I'll be losing around 400k. Because I did buy Crosby when he came out for 1.4 mil, and I literally did not think that he would even go for the price he is going at right now. Right here, I get an offer of Daniel Sedin and Kessel. Daniel Sedin's about 40, Kessel's about 30. You know, adds up to 70, and that's not even worth half Lad's value. Like the other offers were even better, in my opinion. So I just rejected that. And I'm gonna fast forward the clip again, and I'll show you what happens next. So see you guys in the next clip. Guys, give me trades, and I hope that you enjoy my trade day results. And now I'm gonna show you my trade block for March 12th. So basically, who I have is start of the week Stamkos, Getzlaf, Hossa, Zetterberg, Perry, Vanek, Sharp, Nash, Havlat, LeCavalier, Vishnowsky, Wisniewski, Purcell, Bolshman, Datsuk, Taves, Hossa, Carlson, Havlat, Phaneuf, Bufflin, Carter, and Crosby. And these are the 4 items that the winner has won. I'll post it in the description. Alright, so these are all the players I have in my trade pile. If you guys want to participate in the next contest, all you have to do is post a comment, like the video if you want. Just post a comment of whatever you want in the video, and basically I'll choose another comment, and tomorrow you'll see the results for the next pack. So thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Bye.